Boxing Day by Ryan M.L.R. Scott. Daddy's pissed. I can tell because I can hear his gloved fist slapping the punching bag downstairs. It's a flat flapping noise. The louder is the soft, the more pissed he's become. He sounds every day he punches bag is Boxing Day, but today is actually Boxing Day. I would say out of the basement, away from the punch-drunk father and every delusion he's used to sew himself together. But my mother sent me to descend into his Hades to deliver a message. He notices me and begins to speak as he punches the bag, breathing hard between phrases. My father, he says, used to always tell me about the day after Christmas. How he and Grandma and Grandpappy and all the kids would head to the beach. Can you believe that? He stops to catch his heavy breath, and then starts punching and talking again. We're suffering in Arctic weather. The goddamn river's frozen. I bet your grandfather is swimming with tropical fish right now. When I was a kid, all he did was tell me about it. Look, kid, the days before you got here was the best. Now all we do is watch our breath steam. Now he's back where he wants to be. Happy Boxing Day. Daddy is in one of his moods that steadily persists, low-level blue. Every word is a bomb filled with cynicism. I'm always surprised by the burn of his napalm. That morning I woke up early to catch some cartoons in the basement. My father says I'm too old for cartoons, so I didn't want him to let me slink downstairs. As I rounded the corner and approached the stairhead, I saw Daddy with his gloves hanging around his neck from a set of black strings. Stay up here, kid, he said. I'm about to beat this thing till it cries. I'll be down here for a while. He doesn't need to say, I don't want to be around. I don't want you around. He shrugged, the curt glance of his eyes. They speak for him. Daddy's blue moods never care about anyone. Every minute when he's like this, I'm in a four-dimensional world, made of endless time, hours laid next to hours, hours stacked atop hours into the sky. This broken man reeling from daily compromise, sarcasm and boxing, only things keeping him together. As for me, I'm one of my many chains around his neck that hold him in a cold, tiny basement of mediocrity. My father is shirtless and slick of sweat. Away before the punching bag, he leans into his maroon opponent, clinging to the thing he needs in order to stand. Ref, he shouts, ref. This guy tried to bite my ear. Dad, say hello to Tyson, kid. Dad, Mom said there's not enough tofu for all of us, and it's your turn to cook and wash the dishes. I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. That woman wants me to eat bean sprouts. I need some red meat, a steak or something. I'll eat your children. He bares his teeth and shakes his head and lays rapid-fire blows into the punching bag. It's vegetarian day, Dad. Seriously, kid, go tell your mother to jump in a lake. I can't tell my mother to jump in a lake. When I'm back upstairs, I can tell her he's on his way. Later, when my mother sends me back down into the dim, cold basement, Daddy is Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston. He's Mike Tyson coming into the ring like a vicious animal. And he's Tyson whimpering after losing to Buster Douglas. His whimpering stops being a joke and crosses over into real tears. His face a rain-slick street on a midnight. He leans into the bag like Tyson leaned into Don King after he his loss to Douglas. I rarely saw my dad embrace my mother the way he's hugging the bag. I don't know whether to return, to tiptoe back upstairs, or to go to him, hug him in the way he says men are not to hug. Dad, I say. When our eyes meet, he squares his slumped shoulders and throws a weak set of punches at the bag. Tyson in 90, he says. Good impression, huh? He wipes his tears with his forearm and punches the bag again, and again, and again.